Hi, this is Ian, and I'm about 3.5 weeks, give or take, late on my well, I'm late on all my videos, but this is going to be the week 1 coming out video, and I actually just recorded like a 10-minute long video about all the different identities that I came out as, but it ended up being more talking about my identity as I was coming out, like my identity and how it was changing and all this fun stuff. So I didn't feel that was really appropriate for coming out. I'll save that for when we talk more about like our actual identity and whatnot. So coming out, I've come out as a lesbian, I've come out as transgender, and I've come out to myself and my friends, I guess, as some other things, but the big ones are like lesbian and transgender. So I came out as a lesbian in freshman year of college, mainly. I told all my friends first, and they were all really cool with it. They all knew before I did, so I didn't have any problems coming out as a lesbian, which was cool. And I told my parents after I started dating someone, and they took it really cool. When I told my dad, actually, it was like right before I was leaving the house, and we just spent the day watching some movies, and we watched Milk, which is a really powerful movie. I really suggest you watch it. And when we took a break for dinner, he told me how like he remembered that time and how like 75% of his friends were gay, and I was like, there could not be a better time to come out to my father. And so I came out to him, and then he told my mom and my sister, and my mom called me like a few days later and to tell me she still loved me and supported me and all this stuff, and my sister just didn't really react. It was whatever. We don't have the best relationship, so I don't really care what she thinks. So my family took it really well. My friends were really cool. I don't know if my extended family ever really knew, except for, I guess, if they were on Facebook and ever saw. So coming out as a lesbian was fine. It's cool. I started coming out as trans in about February 2011, so about 10 months ago. I really started by just saying I was questioning, because I still was at the time. I was just questioning my gender, and I was leaning more towards being transgender and identifying as male. And so the first couple of friends I told, they took it really well. I did lose one friend over it, but it happens. So I've gained a lot more friends since then, and so I think it's kind of it's evened out definitely since then. So I told a couple friends that I was questioning, and they took it really well. And then I started telling people that I was for sure definitely transgender. I identify as male. I go by Ian. I use male pronouns, and everyone took it really well. Obviously, some people it took them a while to get used to the name and the pronouns and stuff, but like I didn't have any problems. No one ever was like, oh, I don't believe you, or like got mad at me, or whatever happens when people have a bad reaction, because everyone had a good reaction to me, which was really exciting. Then when I told my parents, by the time I told my parents I was transgender, I was very set in my identity and very set in what I wanted to do as far as like medically transitioning went. And but I wanted to tell them before I started any kind of medical transition. So, but when I told them, I just told them I was questioning still, just to try and ease them into it and be like, this is what I've been thinking about this a lot. Oh, excuse me. Thinking about this a lot, and I wanted to let you know. So I gave them a bunch of resources, and they were really cool. They're very supportive. My mom was even like, we've kind of been dealing with this like your whole life. Because when I was 3, I would like throw temper tantrums on Sunday mornings when they put me in a dress for church, because boys don't wear dresses. So you know, I guess it's been kind of a lifelong thing. I've always been kind of, I guess, gender variant. Ooh. So it came out to my parents. They were really cool about it. Came out to my sister over the summer, and she was really cool. My parents and my sister still struggle with the name and the pronouns, but that's just because I never see them. So obviously it's going to take some time. The friends that I didn't tell in person, like basically just people I didn't see or interact with a lot, I just sent out like a massive Facebook message to like a bunch of people from high school and a couple of college people, just saying, hey, here's the deal, here's my new Facebook, go and add me if you want, if not, that's cool too. And I got a really good response from that, which was awesome. So basically my coming out experience has been really great, and I'm really lucky to have all the people in my life that I have, because they're all really awesome and really supportive. And so I guess this little message for people who are working on coming out, like, there's a chance it could go bad, but then there's also the chance that it could go a lot better than expected. Insert meme face here, everything went better than expected. So it is a chance, but sometimes it's a chance, it's a risk you're gonna have to take. So I guess good luck to everyone who's still working on coming out. If you're gonna come out at all. Some people don't, and that's cool too. You know, you do what you gotta do to be you. That's really corny. So I've had a really good coming out experience, and I'm really lucky for that. So I'm off to record my next video now.